Dude came to my house, Shaw came to my house and tried to tell me that I was interrupting air traffic control. Next, I can't wait for them to do it again. You're telling me that 304 Huntam play. Well, you guys got to get better air traffic controllers. That's what that means. Dude, 20 hits and we don't even have George Springer? Are you joking? A Fenway record, 8 home runs? Are you joking?
Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor at M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20.
Anyways, best of luck. Let's get this a go. I say let's just play the whole game because intermittent. Exactly. I don't want to quit. That's like lame. Yep.
On first down.
Oh, great little trip.
This is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Operating from the gun, Eason.
Oh, Bo!
Defensively, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. From the gun, Eason trying to lay one up deep.
What a B. Way to play the body.
Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Dude, watch that one that I
something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield.
Dude, you like my checks? By the way, you watching any Euro?
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Operating from the gun, Vallejo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
I'm ready.
They'll run on first down. Donaldson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Off play action. Eason.
Whoa, guys.
Touchdown, Cleveland. In for the score as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now the extra point try forthcoming.
No.
It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Oh, that is, yes, that was so good. That was the best one that he's ever sent me.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
It is Indiana.
This one taken from the 7.
It's a different track.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
What can I say?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Back to throw. Vallejo.
Vallejo, you're playing like garbage now.
And this is picked up by the Browns. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out at practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a 2-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. Oh, I get it. 2-hand monster. Both hands on the football. Taking care of it, putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
Following the fumble recovery, Eason looking for his running back, and he's got him. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 8. And he will find his man on the end.
Beautiful. That's textbook.
By the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Following the fumble recovery, Vallejo. Wide open receiver complete.
Your guy took out your other guy.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Big play there. 85 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers.
Dude, there can be more than one such throw in a game.
Running backs, they just put them in a position to get a great matchup.
I knew you.
Make plays like that.
I said yours was sick too.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Dude, come on. He's a $165. I'm just saying.
The Browns drive about to get started. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Yep.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Hey!
Here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
The goal of anyone running a curl route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is.
I'm ready.
On 3rd.
Check out. Hey, lock it.
Hey, 74 is flinching, man.
Get it.
From the gun, Eason. And they'll wind up getting this one all
that time
the
he
way
held
down
on.
inside the 20. A very solid gain of 27.
Set. 18. Gator.
I'm ready.
Ready.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Yep.
Throwing again. Eason. Back of the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
No way did he
So
just
back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
X3. 218. Chop.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Hey, pick it up, defense.
Yep.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Eason. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. From 3 yards out, and the Browns have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Yep.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Looking to throw. Vallejo. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Shift.
Now a give, right side. Yates.
Then automatically
he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
Come on, set. Time to end it. Check 53 is mine.
I don't know.
I got you, son. I got you, son.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone.
He's the man.
Touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now,
and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
Right here, guys. Spike 51. Mike 51. Hey,
Yep.
pick your game up. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
Back to throw. Eason.
Oh, give me my, let me switch my player.
He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter, as that's a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Switch up. Switch up. Just come
Go. Protein spill.
Switch gears. Switch gears.
Yep.
And to give this time to the tailback. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that.
30 base.
Yep.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Eason. And an alley to run. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
61. Match watch lights.
Yep.
Check 43.
Oh, I was ready.
Pretty entertaining start. 14 all to score on EA Sports. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
I'm ready.
They'll run it now.
Oh, yes, Meadows. Wait, wrong guy. Bagley.
The line of scrimmage. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play.
Yep.
And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Looking to throw.
Doc.
Eason.
What a throw.
And he's got his man on the out route.
What a throw.
And he gets us to the other side of
That was
midfield
supposed
across
to be
the
a sack.
45 before going out. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
Are we challenging it?
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43.
Yep.
Back to throw. Eason. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
One match.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Yep.
Off the bootleg. Eason. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
When a linebacker's able to sit at the 2nd level and see things develop in front of him, as soon as he got a hint that the quarterback was checking it down, he just made a beeline directly for the receiver and ended up making the play.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Yep.
Go.
Looking to throw. Eason. And this is
I don't know if he caught it.
He didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down. Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down.
Yep.
On 4th down, Eason. That's to his running back,
Stay
complete.
with them.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice gain.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily.
Yes!
This is going
Great
to be
pick.
intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Yeah, dude, when one safety, it's
The
a high low
Raven
with
offense
RC.
set at the line for this next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. On 2nd down, it's Yates.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
From the gun on 3rd down, Vallejo. And the throw there
Darn
going
it,
to be
you just don't have it
incomplete.
yet.
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. They're going to try and throw. He'll find his man on the comeback route. Complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Vallejo. Being chased out left. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards on that one, and a Raven first. Off the play fake. Vallejo. He shakes him off. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Ooh. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Single, single slot. Watch 9. Double tight, guys, double tight. Sponge. No, go.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to regain the lead.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Tight dog. Check 9.
Yep.
Check go.
They'll try the left side. Donaldson to the 40 and no further. The razzle-dazzle, though, got him a couple extra on the play. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
90 Wolf.
Yep.
Operating from the gun. Eason. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Yeah, 74.
Oh, now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
Thank you. He's been moving. I already called it. He was moved before and I missed it. Great call.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again.
I'm ready.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he
Go
fires
ahead.
one. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Forced out to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's man. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They go play action here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. On 2nd down now. It's Yates looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Here we go. Here we go. Get the ball.
Let me know.
To throw on 3rd down. Vallejo. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
He's not at that level yet.
The Browns' drive about to get started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Yep.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Back to throw. Eason over the middle, complete. That's Cummings. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. On 3rd down, Eason.
Oh, buddy, nice read.
But couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Looking to throw. Eason. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Back to throw. Eason. Going right side here.
Give me my right player.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Looking to throw. Eason. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do.
Oh, dude, what are you doing?
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Vallejo. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Back to the air on second down. Vallejo. Going to throw right side here. Complete. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. From the gun, Vallejo, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, 1st down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on 2nd down.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Now he's going to go deep down the left side.
Oh, please, this game. That is John.
So cancel the interception.
That is absolute John.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the
dude,
play.
you weren't even close. You had to cut off in front of me to get the ball. Yes.
On 1st down, Donaldson. Now they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Yep.
To throw on 2nd down, Eason. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
On 3rd down, Yates. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. On 1st down, Vallejo. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Vallejo. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice, safe throw and a good one.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Vallejo. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
2nd and goal from the 1.
No.
Second and 1. Dancing to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
They were held out last time. Here now is 3rd and goal from the 1.
They're going to need some therapy after this. Go. 53 is the mic.
No.
All day, baby. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Vallejo. That's caught at the 2. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal.
Watch twitch.
They'll try and run for it. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there with his 16th touchdown of the year as they have taken the lead.
Oh, this is what I love about calling these games. 4th and goal. This is all about leverage, who wants it more, and who's going to get it done at the point of attack, the line of scrimmage.
Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Here we go.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Jet bombers. Jet bombers.
Check 13.
Yep.
Hey, Sam off. Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Donaldson. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Ready
The
up.
Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
Yep.
From the gun, Eason, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So on 4th down, they're going to go again. Keep in mind, they're 3 of 4 so far in these situations.
I'm ready.
Hey, 2. Get it.
They'll try and throw for it here. The hitter here, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Yep.
Throwing on 1st down. Eason. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do. And it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback,
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
the amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
I'm ready.
To throw on third down. Eason. Throwing right, and that's complete.
Get that.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 39.
Yep.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the fourth.
Yep.
On 1st and 10, Eason. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Yep.
They'll run on first down. Donaldson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Yep.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And is it a touchdown? No signal. No, they say incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And he comes back with one complete. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Oh, zip it. I don't want to
The
do
line of
that.
scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
Alpha.
Second and 5. And it's caught. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal.
Yep.
Back to throw. Eason.
What are we doing?
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. In for the score, as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an
I
important
didn't
one that
say
is,
your
as we
books
are
and
all
everyone
tied
covering it.
now
We're supposed to
early
be
in
taking
this
certain
fourth
things away,
quarter.
and they're not.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This will be taken short. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Looking to throw. Vallejo. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. The Ravens on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is third down and 12.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Check, 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 check.
Operating from the gun. Vallejo. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. A great Monday night to wrap up the week in football. 2 division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on first and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Back to throw. Vallejo. Looking left side, and it's complete. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Off the bootleg. Vallejo.
Oh, Lions having a day of his life.
Picked off at the 25. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Gets around him. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Looking to throw. Eason eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Back to throw. Eason. Throw left side complete. It's Cummings. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 24-yard line. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy.
I'm ready.
On first down, Eason.
Oh, my goodness. Give me the right player.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 23 yards, the final tally.
Yes.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Yes.
Looking to throw. Eason. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 8. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. That one good for 37 yards. Throwing on first down. Vallejo. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On first down, it's Yates. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It'll be a gain of 2, and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back.
Oh,
and let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Don't get nervous.
Looking to throw on second down. Vallejo. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 9-yard touchdown grab, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This will be fielded at the 6. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Yes.
Now they'll run on the draw. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Ready. 60 Pittsburgh. You draw forfeit.
On 3rd down, Eason. And that is incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Yep.
On 4th down, Eason. He's going to
No, he doesn't.
Back. It's complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check 4. Switch it.
No.
They'll try the left side. Yates. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
Ready. Watch 57. Pick me up. Here we go. Tight end.
No.
Tight end right. We got 4. 57. Mike, 57.
On 1st and 10, Vallejo. Flushed out right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Check, ready.
No.
Check 37.
On 2nd down, it's Yates. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They come out here in the I. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Rush in.
They'll keep it on the ground. Yates, and that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth. Point after try forthcoming. And they will take a 7-point lead now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Good one, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. 7 yards there and a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Yep.
Back to throw.
Donnie.
There, incomplete.
Donnie.
Quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch?
Yep.
Got to catch in that spot.
Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, you do
that'll
those.
be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
He's back to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
59 mark, check, 59.
Yep.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Mike's 59. All right, T, let's go. All right, T.
Yep.
Hey, Echo.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59.
I'll go.
2nd and 6. And
He's
is
in.
across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime. Set to go now with the kickoff. These 2 teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield.
What would you do?
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here.
Hey, we're due, by the way.
I can still win it.
Let's see if they are in line with Charles Davis. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started, set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Yep.
Off play action. Eason. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game.
Yep.
This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the board.
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the offensive dominance that's going on out here.
I'll give it a shot.
A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. Two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Yes.
On first down, Eason. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
Flush to his right.
Nice.
End zone,
Why
but
is
it's incomplete.
Like, do we have a slow thing on? Lord have mercy. Is Eason like Michael Vick?
Run it there, but no one came open for him. Nice job by the defense of not getting out of their lanes.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Yep.
Throwing again. Eason. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the agility got him a few extra before he's taken down right at the 10. It'll be a gain of 6, and they're going to have a third down.
I must be holding it, boys. I understand. Yep.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. His pass caught at the 4.
Nice.
And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal.
Sick guy, lock it.
Yep.
There. Come.
Hey,
And now we've got
60.
flags down.
What are
Looked
you
like one of the
doing?
Browns might have moved. Boy, they had it at the 1. The false start moves it to the 6 now for 1st and goal.
Yes.
Now this time he'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Yep.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Yep.
From the gun on 3rd down, Eason.
I don't think he got in.
It's
Wow.
a touchdown.
Did he?
Hey,
good game.
Silence here as they have come in and
Defense could not get to the quarterback.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Browns, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile,
Yo, I clicked I had 5.